Welcome, I'm Shannon Fox, and if it's time to upgrade some of your electronics, this is the right place to be. In fact, you might not even realize that it's time to upgrade your electronics, because sometimes we just see something that's really cool, and we're like, oh, bing, time to upgrade my electronics because I want that. That's gonna be your reaction when you see this next, it's like a hybrid tablet, laptop, computer. It is from Microsoft, and this is a great tablet. Now, don't be confused when you see tablet. This is, I'm betting money, more powerful than your desktop, but it's a lot lighter than carrying your desktop around. This is the Surface Pro 4. It is 128 gig tablet. Are you kidding me? Comes with a keyboard, comes loaded with Office. The retail value on this $1,600. Today, your instant rebate price is $129.9. $216 to get it home, and we're shipping it to you for free. Comes in 3 great colors. We have red and black and blue, and it comes with the case. Everything that you need to get started. My guest, Joe Harrison, is here to tell us why. I mean, I know it looks cool, but this is a really powerful computer.
This is incredible. If you've always been a fan of Microsoft Surface, or have even heard about Microsoft Surface, this is one of the best opportunities to get for you. And let me introduce you to why this is so cool and one of the hottest categories that's on the market. Because like Shannon mentioned, we call it a tablet because it truly is as thin as a tablet, but with a built-in kickstand, with your own keyboard that's there as well, but it's also detachable. You can use this in so many different ways. So you can absolutely use it as a tablet, but you can also use it as that full PC experience. And when you're seeing the screen, this is the biggest and this is the sharpest resolution screen we've ever offered here at HSN. This is near 4K quality to what you're getting compared to everything else, which is normal high definition. So it's sharper. Your photos are gonna look incredible. It can do so much more for you because on the inside, you have an Intel Core i5 processor. Yes, a processor that we have commonly in bigger, bulkier desktops, but now you've got it in this slim, cool little form factor where it folds down to really nothing. That's how thin your brand new tablet is. But it also has a 9-hour battery. And when you want to use it in the PC mode, you take your keyboard. It's just magnets that attach to the bottom.
That's cool.
It's so powerful. You can even hang it upside down if you want to, and it's not going to fall off. Microsoft has really designed this to be the perfect portable screen for you and the portable experience. So when you're ready, you just pull out that kickstand, and now I can use it as a full functioning computer here as well, because I've got that great keyboard. Now on the inside, Shannon mentioned a couple things. First off, you're getting 128 gigs worth of storage, which is a tremendous amount of memory. Because when you think about tablets, most tablets have 16, maybe 32 gigs worth of storage. We're more than 4 times that amount to make sure you have plenty of room to be able to download all of your content. But then on top of it, only here at HSN, do you get a lot of extras that you're really gonna love. Like Office 365 is included with it as well. The great thing about having this is that it gives you all those programs that we all want. It's Microsoft Word, it's Excel, it's PowerPoint, it's Outlook, it's OneNote, it's everything you need, and you're getting it with your brand new Surface. Now here's the other cool thing about it. Not only is it good for your Surface, but this is also a double subscription. So it's good for your Surface today and also another computer. So this is gonna work on 2 different devices. And the other thing, Shannon, I love, because this is new technology, sometimes people have questions about it, you're also gonna get a lifetime of tech support. And for me, this is priceless because whenever you have a question, you've always got those technicians there to help you out.
And that's really big. People usually you have to pay a lot for tech support. That's usually an add-on as you're leaving the store. They're like, also, would you like some tech support? Yes. That I have to tell you that Flex expires at the end of this hour, so $216. That's just until 5 a.m. Eastern time, 2 a.m. out there West Coast. So be sure you take advantage of that because that's interest-free payments on any major credit card, a few minor ones, even PayPal, Diners Club, whatever it is that you have, you get to choose the way to pay, and then you just pay on equal payments 6 times, and this tablet is completely yours. But the trick about how HSN works is you just make one payment, and this tablet is coming to you in the mail after your very first payment, $216, and you get it to try it out, to see how great it feels in your hands, to see how fast that Intel Core i5 processor is. So incredibly powerful to be able to have that in a tablet. So definitely take advantage of that Flex and the free shipping and handling while we have it this hour.
Now, the other thing you're going to get is also getting a Surface Pen, and you may see, you may have seen stylus or other devices that you use a pen. This is unlike anything you've ever seen before. It actually has its own little mini processor processor built-in brain. It's got, it has a magnetic strip on the back, so it's gonna attach perfectly to your surface, so you're not gonna lose it. It also has a little button on the top, and I'll show you why that's important. So on my Surface right now, if I wanna write on it, I can easily write on any device that's on there. And if I wanna take a note, I push the button on the top, and then it brings up Microsoft OneNote with one of the programs that you're including today. So as soon as I type on it, I can start drawing directly on the screen. And this could be notes in class, this could be recipes that I want, but it also is sensitive to your push, or to your touch. If I just lightly tap on it, it's gonna lightly leave a mark. If I push deeper on it, it's gonna push deeper on there. So it actually has over 1,000 pressure points that are on there. But for me as a parent, it's so nice to be able to write, and sometimes I get emails from teachers, or maybe for buying a house, and they're always like, well, can you sign this for us? Can you sign it back? I just got that email asking for my kid's permission slip. So now I can get that email. I can write my name on the top. I'll write my name right in the document. I can sign the date. Today is the 12th, put 6/12/15. And then I can send that off directly back to the teacher. Just as simple and easy as that. So if you ever have that document situation where you need to do it, you've got the Surface Pen right there, making it so easy to be able to access all that content. Now, because this also is a Core i5 processor, it's designed for power. It's really designed for a lot of performance. It's designed to handle multiple programs without any hesitation. Because typically, when you see a tablet out there in the marketplace, first off, it's a brand you never heard of. This is Intel, one of the top selling processor manufacturers on the planet. But because this is their i series, you get a lot of extra benefits out of it. And you get the things called Turbo Boost, where if you ever need that extra boost of power, it has like a second gear to give you that better enhanced experience. It has a high definition video card that's gonna support a near 4K monitor, quality monitor you're also getting. It takes less time to boot up, and it's also more energy efficient. You've seen tablets that are out there that might have a 2 or 3 hour battery. You've seen computers that have a 2 or 3 hour battery. This has a 9-hour battery, and that's a tremendous amount of battery life, considering that this is now one of the most powerful processors we've ever offered here at HSN. But I'm gonna pick up my Surface here and show you. This also does so many other things too, because I wanna give you a quick little tour. First off, everything is magnetic. Microsoft designed this to be slimline, like that right there. That's your brand new computer. That is everything you need to replace any desktop, any PC that you have. It is that thin, and it weighs just a couple of pounds. But when you start noticing the different ports on the side, this is actually a full USB slot. There are a lot of tablets that are out there. We need to have that specialty cable to plug it in. This is a full USB, so no problem plugging things in there. When you start to turn to the side, you also notice that I've got one camera right there that's high definition. On the other side, it's tough to see because I turned my screen off, there's also another high definition webcam right there. It has 128 gigabytes worth of memory, but down below, there's a little memory card reader. So if you want to expand it, you can actually expand up to a terabyte worth of information. Now you might think this is thin, this is going to be lightweight, this is not very durable. Microsoft has designed this at a premium metals to make sure it's very durable. The first thing my wife was worried about when we got this with a little built-in kickstand, my kid's going to rip it off, but you can actually snap it and then fold it back in place, and it doesn't break whatsoever. It's designed to be extremely durable for you too. And then when you want to watch a movie on, I'm going to pull up my movie tablet I have right here. The great thing about having a device like this is it really becomes an entertainment hub for you. Yes, it's got the keyboard so you can be extremely productive. But then when you want to sit back and watch a movie, whether it's on Netflix, whether you're streaming from HSN, whether you're downloading one of the latest apps from one of your favorite TV programs, you're watching it in near 4K quality, better than any other screen that we've ever offered. This is now going to be that portable movie experience that we've always been wanting, and you've got it right there. And it's only possible because it's from Microsoft. Microsoft made the operating system. They made the software. Well, now they're making the hardware. So if you want one of the best Windows experiences you could ever imagine, you're talking to the guys who built the software and now built the hardware. They know how to make it that perfect experience for you too. Another bonus that you're getting today is that Microsoft Office 365. To me, this is priceless because anytime you get a computer, you always want to go out, you need to have word processing, you need to have your spreadsheet, you need to have all this extra software, and typically you have to go buy it on your own. This is one of the few computers that we offer all the different titles. And it's not just 1, 2, or 3 titles, like sometimes you see some smaller versions of it. This is Microsoft Outlook, which is your your email program. It also has Word, Excel, Outlook, PowerPoint, all the different programs that are on there too. But Microsoft is also giving you some extra goodies too, like 1 terabyte of online storage. So now you don't necessarily have to take up all the room on your tablet. We're giving you online cloud storage from Microsoft, 1 terabyte worth of information. We're also going to give you 60 minutes of Skype calls. Now, a lot of people think, oh, I can free Skype from computer to computer. This is actually allowing you to call somebody's cell phone, call somebody's home phone. You can easily do that too. And they're giving you that free phone tech support as well. Tech support from Microsoft. So if you have a question about a Microsoft product, those guys can help you out too. And the fact that this isn't just good for your one computer, this is a 2 subscription license. So this is going to be good for your Surface, but then also another computer. So if you want to do all your productivity on your computer here, but then you have a desktop at home, you can still load Microsoft Office on there too. So you're getting really a 2-for-1 deal with your Microsoft Office. And then it wouldn't be anywhere like HSN unless you get the extra software included today. Over $400 worth of additional software and services. The one you guys are loving is that lifetime tech support. So it doesn't matter how long you own this brand new Surface. If you have a question on how to do something with it, the lifetime tech support, they're always going to be there to help you out.
I love that, you know, because just like my mother-in-law is always waiting for her grandchildren to come by, or she's calling, you know, she's calling my husband. She's in Indiana from Florida. How do I do whatever it is? It's tough to be able to tell you how to do that. With this tech support, they can walk you through step by step, and you know they are always there. There's not a stupid question, and I love that. You know, your child or your grandchild might look at you like, really? You don't know how to set up your internet? Like, no, I don't know how to do that. But they'll never make you feel stupid when you've got that lifetime tech support. You know that you will always have access to that. So definitely take advantage of that. Flex expires at the end of this hour, and you are getting one of our most powerful, if not the most powerful tablet that we have, and one of the most powerful out there on the market. Typically you see 4 gigs, 8 gigs, 128 gigs, and this has Intel Core i5 inside. So that is, I mean, that's really like 6th generation. That's so smart.
It's the latest version that's out there from Intel. And the great thing about having that type of processing power is that it really puts no limits on what your computer can do. You know, I was playing a game earlier. I was
so artistic.
I'm being artistic with some of the coloring books that are included. And the great thing about it is you can see that if I just lightly tap on that, it barely writes anything. But if I really deeply press on it and go over and over and over again, because the pen itself has over 1,000 pressure points, you know, it allows me to push and really be artistic, whatever I want to do. And this is just one of the many programs that's available through the Windows Store. There's actually over 500,000 apps through the Microsoft Windows Store, and some of them, you know, sometimes just coloring makes it so calming. It's so convenient just to be able to pull this out when you're in car line or you've got something going on. It's really nice to be able to have these type of programs. But you can still see that I'm running so many different programs in the background as well. Maybe you are downloading your Amazon Kindle. If you have a Kindle account, you can read your books on here, and this is the sharpest screen that we've ever offered. So it's a really nice way just to get away. The other great thing about having a system like this is that when you have this pen, it makes it easy because now you have that great touch screen on here, and you do have the pinch and zoom. You do get your keyboard on there too. But if you want to make a copy of something, we're going back to that pen. See the little button that's on the top? If I tap it once, that brings up OneNote. If I tap it twice, you'll see the screen. It just changed the. It just took a picture of the whole screen. And I can actually come over here and highlight what section that I want, and I can highlight that one little section right there. It sends it into OneNote, and I can add my pen to it, and I can add different titles. I can highlight things.
Cool.
I'll be able to edit different stuff if I want to. And now I can email this off. So if somebody's looking for a Father's Day gift, or my wife's always asking, what do you guys want? Or a Christmas list for the kids, this is a great way to be able to edit all that stuff right there. And because the pen is so advanced, you know, I talk about the pressure points that are on here. If you just slowly push across on the screen, you see a small line. But if you start to push deeper, it creates a deeper line. Because the pen, because the magnets, because of everything is built into your Microsoft Surface, this is truly one of the best touchscreen experiences that you're ever gonna have. And this is not just some random stylus. The stylus itself has its own little brain. So even when you're writing on the screen, when you're able to do different programs, it makes it so easy because you've got that stylus.
That looked so much like a pen. It freaked me out when I looked. It almost looks like you were writing with an ink pen on your tablet, which everybody's gonna freak out when they see you doing that. What are you doing? Writing on your tablet, but you can. And it's very, very legible. So maybe you've used a stylus before. This is different technology than that. If you're wondering, does it have, fill in the blank, the answer is yes.
Right.
Does it have front and rear facing cameras? Yes, not just front and rear facing cameras, really high quality front and rear facing cameras, 5 megapixel, 8 megapixel front and rear facing cameras. You can video chat, you can watch your movies. You saw how beautiful and bright that screen is. Today, it's on 6 Flex. In fact, not just today, this hour, it's on 6 Flex, $216 to get it home. We have it in blue, in black, and red, and the red is the most limited. We only have about 85 of these total to go around. When Joe and I both came in here, we were like, wait, what? So we have just about 8.5 minutes left on this. Take advantage of it when it's free shipping and handling. Huge customer pick. That means you got it home, even at that full $1,300 price, and went, oh yeah. Yeah, this is what I want to be on. We're on our computers hours and hours and hours a day. So this is your way to just to make your day. I mean, it does make your day.
It does, and especially when you have a device like this, because it's really the best of both worlds. All of us want to have a tablet because we want to have that entertainment experience, but all of us still need to be productive. That's why we're including the Microsoft Type keyboard today, which this keyboard alone sells for $130. And it even has backlit keys, so you know if you're in a low light situation or you want to check your emails right before you go to bed, even backlit is built into the keyboard too, making it so convenient. And then when you want to use it as a tablet, you can there are magnets on there, you can detach it and use it as that tablet form as well. But being able to have all this together is really one of the hottest categories that's on the market. So many companies are trying to create this two-in-one where it's a tablet / a computer. But what ends up happening, you don't have that tablet experience. Yes, you can write directly on the screen, but then the computers themselves become so thick and so bulky. That is all there is to your brand new Microsoft Surface. And this has the Core i5 processor, the most powerful processor that we've ever offered. So you're getting so many advantages compared to other companies. And this is from Intel, the #1 processor manufacturer on the planet. And they're giving you their premium stuff like Turbo Boost. Wherever your computer runs into a situation, needs a little extra power, it has that extra gear in there. It also has the Intel Rapid Start. Doesn't take as long to boot up, which means you're online faster, means you're checking Facebook faster, means you're chatting with your grandkids using the webcam faster. It even has a high definition video card. So if you want to use this as a gaming machine, you can absolutely do it. But the other great thing is you're getting that Surface Pen. And this pen, when you look at it at home, when you see a couple of the demos that we've done today, you might think, oh, it's pretty nice to have a pen. But then when you end up using it, you'll learn more about it. So, you know, if you're writing down recipes, if you want to highlight different things that are on here too, cool. You can easily highlight if you want to. You can convert everything to text on there too by highlighting everything. And you can literally store millions of pages of documents because I got 128 gigs worth of data stored on here. So it really gives you so many options. But for me, as a parent, this is the situation I run into all the time is when I'm checking my email, when I'm seeing something that's out there. I had this permission slip that came up just a couple weeks ago because it was end of school for my kids. So when I got that, I'm like, well, now what do I have to do? I have to go to the store, I have to print this thing off, and I have to be able to go through and edit everything. Now I can write directly on the screen. I can put my daughter's name on here, and then it's going to save it with my signature, with her name, and now I can email that back. I didn't have to print it off. I don't have to fax it. I don't have to go to a store. It makes it convenient because you've got the Surface Pen included today. And then when you're ready to attach it, a lot of people say, well, where do you put it? There's actually a powerful magnet that's built on the side and on the pen itself. So it holds it right there, Shannon. So when you tuck your keyboard, you tuck the keyboard in, when you tuck the stand in, there's your Surface Pen, and it fits perfectly with your brand new Surface. It's everything you need, and we have the 3 different colors available. The options that are out there when you see a Surface, literally, you just get the Microsoft Surface, just this one piece by itself, and that's all you get. To add the Surface Pen, that's gonna be another $60. We're including that because we know that's really gonna change the way you use your brand new Surface. Then to get the Surface Type keyboard, this is another $130, and that is gonna be something you want because now you can be productive with it. The case is not something else that you get out there in the retail world. That is also something we're including today. And then keep in mind, Microsoft Office is also coming with it as well. It's Microsoft Word, it's Microsoft Outlook, it's Microsoft Onenote, so you can take notes with that Surface Pen that you're including today. And this is actually only the second airing I've had this entire year on the Microsoft Surface. It's so rare that I'm able to bring this bundle in today. It's already a customer pick because we know when you get this at home, this is the best of both worlds. It's that computer experience you've wanted, but it's also the tablet, and that's all there is too. The most powerful processor we've ever offered here in HSN, that Core i5, that's how thin your brand new computer is.
It's so lightweight as well. I mean,
That's right.
It really is. They really got the hybrid sort of thing right, because it is as light as a tablet, but it's so strong, stronger and faster, really so incredibly powerful, probably more powerful than your desktop right now, unless you just got a desktop like yesterday. And it also had an Intel Core 5 processor in it because that's the latest and the greatest. This is the best of both worlds, and the fact that you can use that pen, maybe you've thought, you know what, I'm a hybrid. Like I like my word processing, but I also like to jot notes to myself, but I never know which one. Is it in my notebook? Is it in my tablet? Now you have it in both places. If you want to be able to use that pen to jot yourself a note, you can do that with your stylus, and it's just as lightweight as just carrying a notebook around. You've got your choice of the blue, the black, or the red. You do also have your choice to take advantage of interest-free payments just for this hour. Oh, look at that. Only 79 left. That's for the entire country. The red is the case, and of course, that's gonna coordinate perfectly with the keyboard. So there you see the red, and then that's the red keyboard that is also detachable. That's usually an additional price. Today, we're including it for you. The blue is a really kind of a very, like a sleek denim blue almost. You can see the denim blue there with the blue case, and then of course, black. Doesn't get any better than that, but I think the black is like, it's like that matte black. We were just at a very expensive car place, just looking, just looking. And that matte black is like, it's so hot. And this is that same kind of sports car matte black.
It is, and it's great to be able to have the colors and really personalizing that experience. And even the screen, I mean, the screen is fantastic. And Shannon, to me, when you look at the screen, a lot of people think, oh, screen's a screen. Well, you know, the most screens, let me get rid of the glare so you guys can see a little bit better. The most screens that are out there, they have 1,000 lines going vertical. The more lines you have, the sharper the image is going to be, the tighter the detail. Well, up to this point, 1,028 lines was the best that we've offered. This one actually has 1,824 lines. It's near 4K quality. So when you're playing your games, when you're looking at your photos, when you're chatting with the grandkids, you can see that I'm playing a game on here using the touchscreen experience, but I'm still running everything else at the same time because it has that powerful Core i5 experience, powerful processor. But it also, when you're using the webcam, and I've got the webcam up and running on mine right now, it makes everything so sharp. It makes everything so clear because you've got that high definition webcam, and you're actually getting 2 cameras today. There's one on the front, so if you want to switch the cameras real quick, it can show you everybody's right there. And then you have a camera that's on the back side too. So it's got everything you need to have that perfect tablet experience. And I love, like right now, this is just the kickstand that's built in. You can fold it flat, but for me, it's a great way to be able to hold it too when you're holding your tablet and you're holding your experience like that. And then having something as sharp and as quick as this, you just tap the one button, now you're taking photos with it. And the memory that you're gonna be able to store on here, when you think of a tablet, first off, you never think of an Intel processor. This is the Intel Core i5. Most tablets, you have a processor you've never even heard of. But then it's how much storage do you have? And most tablets, you're lucky to get 16 gigs of storage. A lot of them have 8 gigs worth of storage, maybe 32. Well, we're more than 4 times that amount. Being able to store 128 gigs worth of data on here is a tremendous amount. But we're also gonna give you expansion slots too. And that's the thing I love about Microsoft, is they've always thought about the future. We're giving you a processor that can not only handle today's functions, but can handle tomorrow's functions too with that Core i5. And then we're also including that memory card reader right there. So if you want to add more storage to it, Shannon, this can support up to 1 terabyte a memory card. They don't even make a terabyte memory card, but Microsoft knows that eventually they will. So now you can easily add to it later on down the road. And that's the thing about having a device like this. It's created by Microsoft. Microsoft made the software, now Microsoft made the hardware. This is gonna be one of the best experiences you've ever had because now you're buying from one company who made both of the key features. It's everything you've been looking for that perfect Windows experience.
It really is. You know what? I just clicked the button on this and Cortana came up.
Cortana
you have your
comes
own
up too.
personal personal assistant as well, built in. This is item number 467756. Get it before every single one of them is gone. You can see a lot of them spoken for already and just a handful remaining. So $216 to get it home. That's just for the next, I don't know, maybe half an hour to be able to take advantage of that, and it's shipping to you for free. But lifetime support included. Microsoft doesn't include that. HSN is including that for you, and then all of that software that you're going to use all the time included as well. And then, of course, we want you to protect it with your Viper.